Peace. Welcome back to the channel, Goddess Nigel. So listen, today we're going to jump right into it, and we are going to talk about the difference between knowing what you're supposed to do and doing what you're supposed to do. All right, and I actually got this concept. I don't watch a lot of TV, you guys, and I rarely watch YouTube like that anymore. And I noticed, when I am on YouTube, the universe is always sending me messages. So I bumped into this interview that Kevin Hart did with Jay-Z. And Kevin Hart, I guess, has like a new podcast type whatever is going on. But anyway, I watched a little bit of it. And Jay-Z made a good point. Now, I am willing to collect messages from all types of people. It doesn't matter what you look like, what color. I mean, I still listen and watch people that are no longer here physically. And Jay-Z said, the difference between knowing what you're supposed to do and actually doing what you're supposed to do. He said, you think it's this close, but it's really like this. Meaning, you know what you're supposed to do, and you think that you're going to do it. And you think they're like hand in hand, but they're so far apart. And that really resonated, and it really made sense. And I really wanted to just kind of bring that to, what I want to talk about today. And it makes a lot of sense. And to give you an example, right? You might go to your physical, you might go for a checkup, and a doctor tells you, hey, you're a little overweight, your cholesterol is high, you need to go on a certain diet, okay? You will know this. Why? Because you got the information. You got the knowledge of what it is you need to be doing. Now, if you're going to do it, it's something that's on the other end of the spectrum. So you come home and now you have a choice. Do I start researching? Do I start actually having a better diet? Because now I know this information and I'm aware of it. Or do I do the same routine? And most of us will know what we need to do, and we'll come home or just live our life doing the same shit. All right. And it's really sad, because not only does it affect our health, there's things that we need to be doing on our spiritual journey, just as a person, as a human being. And we will know what we need to do. We'll know I need to forgive. We'll know, hey, I need to save money. We'll know I need to leave this person. I need to eat better. And we won't. So what good is the knowledge if you're not applying it? That's what separates the ones from, I would say, the people that are asleep versus the people that are woke. That separates the ones that actually is seeking knowledge and seeking evolvement, like to evolve, compared to the ones that are just happy maintaining wherever they are at. So this is just information that, when I get downloads, I never take them for granted. I never feel like, it's just for me. And I feel like that's why I want to have a voice, and I want to put these videos out, because when I'm getting downloads, I'm like, okay, this makes sense to me, but it's not just for me, because we're all connected. We're all connected on so many different levels, and we let race and religion and gender separate us when we need to really be coming together. And I always tell people, we need to be focusing on sharing information. When you learn something, share it. It could be a recipe for something that is a healthier meal, to make some type of meal that might be popular. It might be some information on some stocks, or how to educate, or how to do something. But I notice we are very, very selfish. And when it does come to information, we want to charge. We want to put a label on it. And there's nothing wrong with charging. So I don't want people to think like, because some people have services where, to consult me, it has to be a fee list. So that's fine. But still share the information, because sometimes people need the information and they might not be able to afford your services. So please share in a way where you're giving a little bit out, just a little bit. And if a person needs more, they might have to come to you and pay a price. And that's understandable, because we need money to survive, unfortunately. So I understand that concept of it. But definitely be sharing your information. So when I get these downloads, and I'm a very, I want to say, shy person. I'm a very sensitive empath. So I really try to reserve my energy. I'm not big on like just, having a camera in my face all the time. But I've overcome that uncomfortableness. I've overcome that fear of, because I feel like the message and the purpose weighs out any type of fear I might have. So, some people say, oh, you look comfortable, you don't seem shy, and I'm like, I really, really am. I just know that in life, when you want to make a difference, sometimes you can't be shy. Sometimes you have to speak up. So when I'm getting downloads, I'm like, okay, I need to apply this to myself, but I need to share it. And even if it's just one person, even if it just reaches one person, I'm okay with that. For a person to say, hey, I needed to hear this, or thank you so much. That's what keeps me going. And it only takes just one person. So this is why I have my channel, and I'm not trying to have like this perfect YouTuber platform. I am just me. And you're going to see my growth. You're going to start seeing the videos change. You're going to start seeing, oh, wow, she's starting to edit. You're going to start seeing my content change. I'm not just trying to have a channel where everything is just perfect, because I feel like that's not authentic. It's not real. And life is about showing growth. Life is about making mistakes. Like right now, if I was to do something or say something the wrong way or whatever, like I shouldn't have to edit it out. I want to show you guys the rawness of what my videos are. So to go back to the purpose of what I wanted to talk about is, what use is your information if you're not doing anything with it? The universe is going to be connected with you regardless if you want the tools, regardless if you want the information, regardless if you're even in tune with the information. You're going to receive it. What you do with it is up to you. We are all connected to the universe. It's like our umbilical cord. Our intuition is like our umbilical cord, and I say this all the time. So you're going to get the information. What you do with it is your choice. But again, knowing what you need to do is so far away from what you need to be doing. Are you going to do it? Okay, and you need to take a look at yourself and take a look at your life and say, okay, what are some things I need to change? I always tell people, I tell my clients, get a vision board. I love the vision boards. I use that as reminders to say, okay, wow, I need to meditate today. I need to do my yoga, my stretching. I'll use the vision boards to actually put some positive affirmations. But you need to make a list in your mind or on a vision board. What do I need to change? Pick out 3 to 5 things. Those 3 to 5 things is going to feel very light, but it's really a lot, because how much are you going to do it? Okay, this is what I need to change. Why? Because X, Y, and Z. Okay, because you know what you need to change. We are highly intelligent human beings, species. We are so intelligent, and it's so disappointing because we don't use our intelligence the right way. We don't even realize how intelligent we are. We've been dumbed down by a lot of shit, whether it's food, what we see on TV, what we're getting poured into our minds. You understand? So what is it that you need to be doing? Okay, I need to be losing weight. I need to be focusing. I need to be exercising. I need to be going to church more. I need to be meditating. Okay, are you doing it? A lot of people don't want to go to that part and that level because this requires discipline. This requires some work. This requires some of your time. Now, we all say, I don't have enough time to do this and that, but you do. You do. You will make time for what you want to make time for. And, we feel very comfortable with our excuses, and excuses only sound good to the person making them. So we have to be very mindful of what we are teaching ourselves, let alone teaching our children, or just be an example for people in general, because there's always someone that's looking up to you. Whether it's someone that's at your job that you've never spoken to, whether it's a family member, there's always someone looking up to you. And if you care about society, if you care about humanity, if you care about the world, you'll try to do better for yourself first, but then for anyone else around you, including your children. How can you discipline your child when you can't even discipline yourself? It makes no sense. And I see it a lot. I'll see us like telling our children what to do and how to do it, and you feel good in demand. You feel good telling someone else what to do, but you won't apply it to yourself. Okay, that's a hypocrite. You're not growing. You're just a person that has authority, and you're using it on your children because they're your children. All right, so what I want anyone to take away from this video is to really self-analyze yourself and say, what is it that I need to be doing? Okay? What is it that I need to be doing, and what am I doing to do it? You might know you need to have a healthier life. You might know you need to drink more water or cut down the salt or sweet or whatever. Are you doing it? Okay? And nothing is hard. It only seems hard because you haven't acquired a routine of it. You haven't maybe figured out certain things, but it's not hard. You can learn it. You can learn how to have a better lifestyle. You can learn how to eat better. It's not that hard. It just seems hard because maybe it feels intimidating or you haven't tried it. All right. And like I said, my job, one of my purposes, which there's many of me being here, is just to bring this information. And even if it reaches one person or two people, I'm okay with that. I'm not here trying to have a platform where the only way I'll feel important if I have 1,000,000 followers or 1,000 followers. That's not going to make me feel important. Now, if I ever reach that level of, I won't say success, but if I ever reach that level of that many followers, then that is just, for one, it'll probably feel like more stress on me. For two, it probably will feel uncomfortable. But for three, I will take it as it comes. I'm not just trying to make a YouTube channel just for the followers, just for the subscribers. I'm making it for people that need to hear it and whoever it needs to go to, and whoever is attracted to my energy and just what I'm putting out. All right, so enough being said with that, you guys. I'm going to end the video. I hope you enjoyed my information, my content. I hope you enjoyed my beautiful Unc mic. You know, sometimes when I put it here, I'm moving around, and I notice some of my videos I'm hitting it. So I said, you know what, put it on this beautiful Unc. I like holding it. It feels good. You know, it is what it is. Also, I want you guys to subscribe to the channel. My channel is based on our spiritual journey. And I want to bring content of that, and at the same time you will see a lot of videos coming through of me doing readings, and that's just my way of giving back and giving you guys some energy. Okay, so I am an intuitive empath, so I'm just very sensitive, and I like to bring that side of me, dealing with the tarot cards or just using my intuition to generally help people. So make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you're meditating, make sure you're hydrating, and most importantly, make sure you are falling in love with yourself every day. You know, it's so easy to complain about what you're not doing. Let's talk about what you are doing, and let's love ourselves on a different level that we haven't, and let's see what energy comes with that. Because it's easy to hate yourself, it's easy to talk crap about yourself, it's easy to talk about other people. All right, so let's change the dynamic. Let's change the energy and speak positive about yourself. Speak positive about people, and let's see what comes from that. Because what you give out is what you're going to get in return. That's just facts. That's just science. That is just universal law. All right, that is just universal law. I don't care who you are, where you are, is what you give out is what you're going to get in return. So try loving yourself a little bit more. Realize how beautiful and how important you are, regardless what you've been through, regardless what your situation is. All right, because there's a purpose for you being here, and if you haven't figured it out, you will figure it out. And if you haven't figured it out, you probably have, and you're thinking, okay, maybe I'm supposed to do something else. But loving yourself is key. Until next time, you guys, meditate and hydrate. Peace.